Hello guys, Messenger of Death here, and we are back once again with some more Skryim Special Edition. Now, this person here, Najada, will train me in block. Unfortunately, I can't get her to stop fighting until I go to see the old man downstairs. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But she will train me in block. Now, I do want to enchant weapons and sell a load of them. But that's going to level me up. I want to get training in block between each level up. So it's going to be a long one for me to do. I'm going to cut most of the boring stuff out.
Hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear, but we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, Otis. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
So unfortunately, I need to join the companions.
A stranger comes to our hall.
Who are the
Your
companions?
question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path.
And why did you join the
Like
companions?
most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled
see.
the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Askar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. For all my shield siblings. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, boy.
Where do you study the war?
Politics are something best avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself.
Let's see, I would like to join the
Would
companions.
you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Lucas. Last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle?
I can handle myself.
That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
So you want to be a companion? I guess it's quite a noble role to play and follows the proud traditions of my ancestors. Let's just hope they don't take this honor thing too seriously. Especially since
Let's see.
We're actually joining us.
Yes, we are. Right.
You don't belong here. What do you think you have to offer? All right then.
Guess I can't right now. So I join.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
Last mistake. Pretty darn.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
Cheeky bastard.
Spinners, priests of Ifrane, are said to be able to change the past.
How dare he speak to me like that? Oh, Ireland.
Fetching and carrying isn't exactly what comes to mind.
I know what you mean. Inigo, where are you? Turn that off. And Lucian Flavius, turn that off. It's gonna bug me.
What brings you here?
Vilkas sent me with his sword.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
Does Vilkas always send newcomer on errands?
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it.
I see.
Don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions.
Someone has to be in charge, though. Are you a companion?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them.
Fair.
My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrrim. All of Tamriel.
Someone has to be in charge, though.
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group. But every man is his own. Every woman her own.
I see. I need to be going.
I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
Didn't you tell me not to be a servant? I'm happy to lend a hand.
That's a good man.
Okay.
Get my sword sharpened, deliver the shield. I know most people have to work their way up from the bottom, but the servants get treated better than us.
Right? Bring Ayla her shield. I wonder if I should do the werewolf transformations first, and then go on to doing the vampire stuff. Might be a good idea.
I haven't seen you before, have I? Have we met? I'm sorry.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
I have your shield.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Are you new here?
I told you. This is the whelp that Vilkas mentioned.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
I don't care for Belston.
Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas.
Fresh baked bread and shrieking fundamentals.
Everybody's in the way.
Call me.
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood. Oh, hello. I'm Farkas. Come, follow me.
Lovely. Guys.
I've seen your face before. I'm watching you.
You really are a pain in the ass. Sometimes.
They challenge us to be our best. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired.
I
Selma
see.
will keep the place clean. She always has. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skyor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
Thank you.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've got trouble right here in Whiterun Hold.
Nothing we can't handle.
What kind of trouble should I expect?
Nothing but a bunch of lonely bandits. Cowards who will take little effort.
I'll take care of it.
I knew you could be counted on. Do what must be done.
Very well.
The latest recruits, right? Wait, is that right?
Yes.
I never thought they would actually let me join the
Might
command.
head down to the meadery later. See what they're brewing up. You can smell the honey on the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, bro. I'd like to get to know you, but
I'm still trying to figure out why Skryim let you in the first
Something you
place.
signed up for.
can you trade me to block?
I can. It might save your life.
Lovely.
It's a shame you couldn't kill them, but maybe they don't deserve it. And we've always got that.
All right, practice.
Sabretooth, you really do like getting in my way.
That's it? They're letting us join it? That was easier than I expected.
Indeed. Lovely. Okay. So now that I've got that out of the way, I can now level up my enchanting while making money and train my block at the same time. So I'll be back once that's done. Actually, we'll speak to Preventus and end in this bounty first. Then we'll do that. Then I'll be back once it's all done. I got a silver ingot. I bought one. So now we just need a flawless ruby. I know where to get one though, which is very, very handy. That's for sure. There's a very specific location where you can get one, which is wonderful. That's for sure. Hello.
I serve Jarl Balgrog as steward.
The bandit leader at Valheim Towers is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Thank you. Why is the keep called Dragonreach?
It's an old tale, but well known to those of us who serve in the keep. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords, Olaf One-Eye.
Yeah?
Olaf did battle with a fearsome dragon named Numenex. The struggle between Olaf and the dragon culminated in a mighty duel atop Mount Anthor, with Olaf the victor. Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun. By his decree, the city's keep was rebuilt as a prison for Numenex, and so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragon's Reach.
I see. Tell me about the city districts.
Well, there are 3 of them, arranged in 3 tiers, as you may have noticed. The Plains District is so named because it's the closest of the 3 to the plains that surround the city. The inn and marketplace are found there. Most of the city's residents live in the Wind District, which is the middle of the 3. Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, the Jarl can see all that goes on within his city.
I see. And what's the city's history?
Well, there are 3 of them.
That wasn't...
The plains... Most of... Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the...
City's history.
Ah, splendid. Our fine city has a proud history, and I'm happy to share what I know. The history of Whiterun begins with Jorvaskr, the Hall of the Companions. For a long time, it was the only building on the mountain. As time passed, a thriving community sprang up around Jorvaskr, as was common with mead halls. Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skryim. I can say without boast that it is the greatest city in all the holds.
Very well.
Excellent. You've done
How
us a
about
great
you
service.
let me look after that
Here is your
reward of ours? What? Don't you trust me? What about if I flutter my eyelashes?
Yeah, sorry, that's not going to cut it. Fortunately, if I go in there to enchant, they're going to want to speak to me. Don't want to hand it in yet. Well, anyway, I'll be back. Actually, no. I'm gonna have to go through this dialogue. Unfortunately, dragons are going to be in the game.
The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could
Dialogue.
use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems.
Yeah.
Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual proof the Jarl sends my way.
Yes, I got the Dragonstone. What's next? So about my reward.
You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work.
Thank you.
Just send me a copy when you decide.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
Well, that's ruptured my plans.
Or are the priests in Skryim all perverts? I said I had injured my leg, and one of them told me to remove my clothes.
Let's go.
So he could use his healing hands on me. Needless to say, he needed a bit of healing himself after that.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord. Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work. We'll take it from here. Head down.
Let's initialize up a civil war. Not now.
Barracks for some food, rest. Vernon.
I was just trying to get map locations.
Gather
But
some
hey,
guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here.
I see.
I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armor.
Come along. I would very much like
okay.
to see this dragon.
Let's go kill a dragon
No.
then.
I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of Cole.
Well, real quick, I'm gonna disenchant some things. Learn some enchantments. Lovely. Fortunately, I don't have a shield now, though. Which is really bad. But I suppose we better go take on a dragon. I really didn't want to do this yet. I wanted to do the whole enchanting and selling and all that stuff and get my shield first before fighting dragons, but no. Game has other ideas for me.
Did I just hear correctly? The Jarl wants you
I
to go
planned
and fight a
poorly.
dragon. Please tell me you're not actually considering it. Not
Of course
that
I
I'm
am.
scared, of course.
Sure you're not. No comments, Nazim? So there's a funny interaction where if you walk past Nazim, he says something to you, Inigo threatens him. But I think that might have already happened, that's why he's not saying anything. We need to eat some food, get rid of our hunger. Oh, what am I doing? Wait a minute. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Need to go see Erlef. Well, I'll get one of the smiths to make me another shield. That's how I got it last time. It's been to Adriana. I got her to make me the Nordic set. And I'll do the same again.
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Housecar.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skryim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah!
Let's move on.
So for this one, I will probably be using a bow. I do not want to get close to a dragon. Definitely not, especially when I don't have a shield, you know? Like, that'd just be very bad for me. Would most likely get me killed. In fact, actually, I'll have my conjurations ready. And then I'll summon the bow after I've summoned them to deal with the dragon. Because I do not want to get close to that thing. Definitely not. How about Pack is still here? You know?
Get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Tor just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
I see.
Kidret, save us. Here he comes again.
There he is. Stock on all my skeevers. Where is he?
never met me. Otherwise you would be cowering right now.
In you go, you got him away. Come on, buddy. Yeah, Stovakeen. Sure is it?
I know I'm not very good at practical things. You know, combat. I rely on
Lovely.
win our battles, and I shouldn't. So I suppose I was wondering, do you think you could train me?
Of course, as soon as we have the time.
Fantastic. Can't wait to get cracking. That thing with the lights and the burning. Does that happen often?
Never happened before.
No, I don't suppose it would have done. Not a lot of dragons around. Traditionally, anyway. Listen, I hate to speculate, but do you think it could have been a soul?
Exactly what I think it was.
Absorbed it. Remarkable. Truly remarkable. As was the beast, as terrifying as it may have been. It seems an awful waste just leaving it lying there like that. There's so much to be learned. How does it fly, for instance? A creature of that size, with that wingspan, it defies all known laws of motion. Perhaps there might be a clue in its bone structure. I don't know. Do you think you could get me a sample? I'll give you 100 septims for it.
Of course, I'll grab you one straight away.
Oh, thank you. That really would help my research. How can I assist?
Dragonborn.
Trade some
What a
things with you.
coincidence. I need to trade some things with you too. And away we go.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
Okay. Petite, hungry, kill.
There weren't any dragons.
What manner of power is that?
Forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power.
You really like being close to me.
You say
I can't believe it. You actually
come on
killed
here.
the dragon.
Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Keeps getting better. Just wait till I tell people that the true hero slayed a dragon. Of course you helped out a bit. I'm only joking. Although you couldn't have done it without me.
Now we know we can kill you. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Oscar. You ain't a gnome.
Dragonborn?
All across
So I guess that really does make you kind of special.
Just as
I guess you almost live up to my high standards.
I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arms over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
Or anything.
Well. Back to Whiterun we go. Okay. One thing I haven't really been doing is training my illusion, which I should have been doing this whole time, really, honestly. And I also want to purchase some actual healing spells. Heal all the time is nice, but the problem is it requires me to get out of combat.
Walking around doing stuff to each other. I mean, with each other, but not like that. Like bombing. Not that kind, though.
Like the one that heals me a certain amount of points. Rather than over time. I need more immediate heals when I'm in the middle of a fight. You know? Thing is, I'm heavily over encumbered. I've got so many items. Which is a pain. Really. I've got a lot of stuff to enchant and move and shift. So...
Good evening.
What are you looking for?
A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Why are you looking for this person?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Who are you looking for again?
Looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city.
Very well.
If you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.
I've got a hungry dog.
Never asked. Because the one spell I really want is invisibility. I also want silent casting, so my spells don't alert enemies. And I can do a lot more assassin-based kills and things, which would be cool.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the Watchtower? Was the dragon there?
It was! The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
Turns out it may be something called Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
That's just what the men called me.
Not just the men. The Greybeards seem to think the same thing.
What do these greybeards want with me?
Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a doom or shout. The Greybeards are masters of the way of the voice.
A word of advice.
If you really are
Never
Dragonborn,
buy a used
they
copy
can
of
teach
the
you how to
Lustier
use your
Golden
gift.
The covers
Did you hear
are
the
always
thundering
worn and
sound
the
as you
pages
returned
stuck
to
together.
Whiterun? That was the voice
I
of the
just don't get
Greybeards,
it.
summoning
I
you.
swear,
Sophia?
there must be some kind of
This has
conspiracy.
Centuries.
Could you shut up for a moment,
Since Tiber
please?
himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Rongar, don't be so hard on Ovid.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you know? To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. that. High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant.
I see.
assign you Lydia as a
So you're
personal
Thane now,
housecarl,
Well,
and
don't
this
think
weapon
some
from my
fancy
armory
title
to
is going
serve
to
as
make
your
me your
badge of
servant.
office. I'll
Although
also
I must
notify
admit
my
I'm happy
guards
for you.
of your new title.
Perhaps I could take advantage
Wouldn't
of
want
you
them to think
sometime.
you're part of the common rabble, now would we?
If we got into
We are
trouble, I could
honored
use
to
your
have you as
status to my
Thane of our
advantage.
city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Very well. I do not wish to
Hello there.
trade some things with you.
Oh, please, give me all the good stuff.
I'm going to give you stuff of trees, so I'm not over encumbered.
And away we go.
Indeed. Right, so now I'm going to do the whole enchanting thing, train my block and whatnot, and I'll be back once it's done. In fact, I'm going to call the episode here. If you've enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.